Today I'm going to show you how you can use the ActiveState Platform to help upgrade your Python 2 runtime and create a migration target as well. Let me show you how. So I'm logged into the ActiveState Platform right now. I'm going to go ahead and create a new project. That'll be for Python. I'll choose 2.7.18. Get a little pop-up here that encourages you to call us. Python 2.7 projects can be a little tricky right now since it's EOL. I'm just going to dismiss that for now. This is going to be built for Windows, and I'll give the name something like, let's say, upgrade and migrate. So here I have my project. You can see it's running Python 2.7.18, but it has 7 CVEs. So the first thing I want to do is probably upgrade to the latest version. It's a bit better, only 3 CVEs. And now I'm going to want to import my requirements. Now I have this Python OAuth 2 project over here on GitHub. I'm just going to borrow the requirements from it, which was originally made for Python 2.6, and I'll import them here. The import button, and there we have our 4 packages. And the platform is going to resolve all the dependencies for me as well. So now I can see I've got 2 CVEs with this version of HTTPlib. So I probably want to upgrade to something a little more recent. You can see some of the recent ones don't have any CVEs. Let's just choose the latest. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and choose the latest for all of these packages. And what you can see is that we have a problem with one of them. If I view the details, you can see that PyTest 701 depends on it being Python 3.6 or greater. So because we're using Python 2.7.18.4, we can't use this package. It's incompatible. So we're going to have to choose an older version. The best way to do that is just to select auto. Now, the platform knows about all the dependencies associated with PyTest. It realizes what it needs to run with Python 2.7.18.4, how it needs to run with the other packages and their dependencies as well. So it's going to do a dependency resolution here and come up with the best version of the package, the most recent one that will work in my context. And it shows 4.6.11. Now, as you can see, I still have 3 highs and 1 unscored vulnerability, but that's about as close as I'm going to get. The platform has chosen the best versions possible. So I'm going to go ahead and commit this configuration. And now I want to create a target. So I'm going to go to Project Settings. I'm going to use the branching capabilities of the platform. I'll create a child, and I'll call it migration target. Now if I go back to configuration, you can see I now have a branch here, and I can switch between the main and my migration target, which inherits the main's configuration. Now in this case, I probably want to move to the most recent version. That's 3.10.2. So I'll upgrade this to Python 3.10.2. And I'm going to flip all of these back to auto to make sure that I get the best selection of versions that are compatible with Python 3.10.2. So now I can see there are no CVEs, and it's chosen the most recent version of all of my packages, and all of my dependencies have been resolved here, and it looks like I have a clean runtime ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put in here migration target and commit that as a change. And now the platform should go ahead and build this runtime for me. And it took a few minutes, almost 9 minutes, but it is done. And now I can go ahead and copy this block, paste it on my command line, and get ready to start my migration.